What's up, one and all? I'm Breaking Up Brad.
I'm Matt Mellish.
And I'm Ethan the Artisan.
And I'm Block.studios. And Stud Buds! Jump the gun at all. What's up, one and all? I hope you all are having a fantastic week. Guys, Zane is not with us this week. He had big happening.
He's not with us anymore.
Oh,
Okay. We did that joke before, and people got on us for it. So, so Zane is out doing something. I don't actually know what he's doing.
He's got work.
He's got work, something like that. So it's the three of us today. We have a lot of big topics to talk about. Are the new Star Wars Mechs good? What is that PAC-MAN arcade that is happening? And so much more. So before we get into it, Matt, how was your week?
My week was good. I mean, it wasn't incredible, but it was good. Busy as ever, as usual. But, of course, I've been building Lego over on Twitch. And, yeah, I finished that X-Wing.
Finally.
I heard that.
Directly after that set, I had one bag to go. I built the Disney Celebration train, which is the little 4+ set. I can't really show it. It's hard to hold up. But, you got your 4 little builds here. You got the engine. You got Peter Pan's little float here. It's almost like they're a part of a parade. Sheriff Woody in his little area. And then Moana. I said on stream, and it took me a total of half an hour to build this set, if that. Even talking to the chat and everything, it's an easy build. I said to my stream, I think I enjoyed this set more than the X-Wing.
That's not a good sign at all.
I don't know that I would recommend getting the X-Wing unless you are a UCS collector or the biggest X-Wing original trilogy fan.
And if you're that, then go buy an older one.
Maybe you want an X-Wing for your Jack Stone minifigure. Then you get that.
Can I just say the way Joey did it, where he built his own, was pretty cool. Which, if you haven't seen, was it the official Lego channel?
Yeah.
Joey and a few other people did some really cool builds, and it was it's on the official Lego channel, so that's really cool.
It is. He did a great job, and so did the rest of those guys. It's really nice that Lego is finally collaborating with community members.
Yeah.
And Joey represents the TikTok crew really well.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Lego, if you want someone to represent the castle community, let me know when you jump your next castle set. That's all I'm saying.
Goodness. Well, and then I started building the Indiana Jones Temple of the Golden Idol set.
Do it.
I always
Do
forget
it.
the name.
Show it. Show the feature.
Show the ball. Well,
Yep.
if you turn this.
Oh!
I thought it broke there for a second.
It's
so cool. This is cooler than the X-Wing.
that's awesome. I'm
not even a third of the way done with it, and I can already tell this is one that people should definitely pick up. If you have the money, if you like Indiana Jones and you want a cool display, I love the way that they've done this. Brad, what were you going to say about the X-Wing earlier? I cut you off.
Okay. I said I heard it wasn't a great build for you. That's what I was gonna say.
No. I was talking to was it Girl Bricks a Lot over on Instagram? Is that her name?
Yeah, Nicole.
She had a similar experience. Nicole. Yeah. She had a very similar experience. And we had a little therapy session in the DMs for ourselves, which was nice. I'm glad that people could relate. Anyways, I'm building more sets. I got new sets. Ethan, how are you?
So I had to recover from last Stud Buds when my collision happened. So it took a good it took a good day to recover, and you can look, everything's back to normal.
Go rewatch last show if you're wanting to figure out what he means by that.
Yeah,
later on in the show too.
It's like an hour 15 in, but it wasn't any sets. It was all mocks. It was all my little mocks, like my seahorses, my turkey, my gingerbread man. He might be missing a limb or two still, but he still has his gumdrop buttons, which is good.
Not
I know
the gumdrop buttons.
but I remembered like that's all back to normal. Then that next day or two, I had an idea. I was like, because I'm constantly thinking of ideas because I've been trying to post every Monday and Thursday, and I've been doing that for the last like month and a half, which is probably the most consistent I've ever been as a content creator. So that's good. But this has been an idea for a while. I had this idea, so I immediately did a Bricklink order,
Uh-oh.
and I needed some slope.
Hold on. You got 45,000 parts,
No,
and you're still making Bricklink orders.
This was my first Bricklink order in like 6 months. This was the longest I've ever gone without a Bricklink order. But out of all the parts, I needed 1x4 curved slopes in yellow. I only had like 2 in my collection. But I had this idea to make emojis. It's been an idea for a while, but it's been every time it's popped in my head, I was like, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Then it popped in my head again. I was like, I'll do it later, but let's go ahead and do a Bricklink order. So there's the laughing emoji, there's the poo, and this is the simplest one. I'm doing an anticlimactic order. Then the heart, which the heart actually looks pretty good. It's better than the one in my robot added curved ones. So but I like the laughing emoji, and we got the poo emoji, which is pretty nice. I actually, for the mouth of my poo emoji, actually took the mouth off my rock from my rock, paper, scissors. So I need to get more of those tires. But in my Bricklink order, I guess I could talk about. I got some tires. Look at these. This is my favorite tire.
You
I
didn't
got
get enough with your 200 tires you
No,
bought?
they did. This is my favorite tire.
Oh, they didn't have his favorite
They
tire.
did. I got these tires. This is the tire that I really like. And this was for my grenade, my robot, my microphone. All this is this type of tire. So I got, I think, 11 of them, and now I can rebuild my grenade because I took it apart like a year ago for. It may have been like 6 months ago for my microphone. Then I think that's all. I think that's all my week Lego wise. I also did. Oh, I did another order. I'm getting some Lego. I'm doing like a space. I got a space shirt. I'm excited, and then I got Octane shirt. But I'll show that next week. Hopefully, it arrives. And I also did another
Wait,
order.
from where?
Oh, it's just search Lego shirts, and it'll be the first thing that pops up. First website.
Did you not do it from Brick Monarch shop? I can give you 10% off if you use code Brick.
Sponsored.
Do they have an
They have
Octane
both
shirt?
of those.
They do? Oh, I should have.
They got it.
should have.
On
You could have
discount.
supported me. We're no
Oh,
longer
man.
friends.
Could've got it on
Friendship
discount.
over.
Ethan saw that the price on Brick Monarch was actually higher than whatever he was buying it from, whatever Etsy store that he found it
No, it
at.
wasn't Etsy. It was I forget what it's called. I will tell you that information next week when I hopefully receive that. It just shipped, so.
Wait,
but I
before
ordered
we
it like
move
a week
on,
ago.
before we move on, Ethan, my favorite emoji is the laughing face. Which is your favorite emoji that you've done?
I did. Oh, it's
Mine's the knife that he stabbed in my back.
This was the most complicated, and the one that my intention of getting the black hot dog pieces in my 90 or 45K order. I like how so it's probably is the laughing emoji, but the poo is just iconic, but I think I like the laughing emoji.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
I'm sorry, Brad.
I don't care. I'm just messing with you.
But what about you, Mr. BrickingUpBrad? How was your week?
So over the weekend, I did a couple things. I did finish my medieval marketplace. I built this building, which was kind of cool. It's over there. And it was fun. The buildings are definitely, it's hard because when you build the castle compared to that, where it's like all these newer techniques and stuff, and they're kind of around the same price, you're like, okay, castle's still better, but like, it's cool. I'm really happy to have it in my collection. I kind of want to mock around them too at some point. Like, I really think it would be cool. And I was telling Ethan this and some other people, I'd love to build this that can just sit as a display. So like make a cobblestone floor and set up all these different things. Or maybe even build, I really want to build a bunch of my mocks into a landscape back there, and I sort of started doing it. I just haven't had the time. Also over the weekend, I got over, if you are a big fan of this set, I did a video all about the Easter eggs in it, and it's really cool. I think there's some really cool stuff in there, and the video came out great. This is my first video I put out in a while. Also, last year at Brick Fair, Virginia, this one guy Steak gave me this bag of parts that goes to a Dark Forest set. And I'm finally starting to go through my collection and find the missing parts so that I can build that and put it on my shelf. The only problem is there's one part that has a newer brown on it and not the brown from back in the day.
Oh,
Sorry. I know I don't have the older version of that brown, so I'm probably just going to use a newer brown.
That's what
There's brown and there's reddish brown.
And then there's 2018 brown. That's reddish brown.
Yeah. So,
it took them 15 years to figure out that, this one breaks.
exactly. And I'm trying to feel like
Womp womp.
the other news, I'm gonna kind of share this just a tad bit on the stream. Very sad news is I'm out of a job. I lost my job this past yesterday. And so because of that, I don't have a job right now. But that's good news for all of you guys who enjoy my video content, because I'm about to go hard on it and do a ton of building streams. I got a ton of sets in my backlog that need to be built. So I'm going to be building those, doing a bunch of different streams with guests on and stuff. A lot more content from me going to be coming out. So I'm going to make the best out of a bad situation and go that hard with it. So yeah, gonna be doing a lot of that stuff. And then there was one other thing that I was gonna mention. And okay. So I'm gonna tell this story because I want next week for us to figure out whether I got scammed or not.
Oh no.
So last week,
wait, spoiler alert, he got scammed.
I don't think so. But there's always that
if you
maybe.
think you got scammed, if it's too good to be true, it usually is.
But not always. And also, so I was on Facebook Marketplace. And this is why I think it was the person was selling off a bunch of Lego, and you could tell some of the other ones that had sold because it said sold on it. And one of the sets he had, and I wasn't going to spend any money until Chicago, but there's some deals that are like, it's not worth saving that money for Chicago. It was a Mill Village raid sealed for $100.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the guy send me photos, and I asked for certain photos, and he sent them and more. And we had a bunch of communications and stuff. So I don't know.
Oh boy.
We will still see next week. I did it through PayPal, so I can't get the money back because it was through the business one. Even though I offered a different way of paying, he told me I had to do it for a business one.
Okay.
I was shopping on Facebook Marketplace when I did have a job, so I didn't realize shouldn't be buying stuff. So I don't know. I'm up in the air, but I'm really excited because if it is true, that's a sealed Mill Village. Like I could literally sell one of the goats and pay that back. So, yeah. But I probably won't. I might keep that one sealed. So,
oh boy. Well, good luck. We'll find out next week, I guess.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the saga of if Brad got scammed. Dun dun dun.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think. That's kind of the reason I just want to know, it's a fun game. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Scammed or not scammed.
That's a thumbnail.
You should make a TikTok. You should make a TikTok about it and then do it yourself.
Yes. Or stitch it. Yes. So
there you go.
We shall see. That's gonna be my new TikTok series. I'm just gonna order a bunch of stuff. Let's see if I can. So, but that's all the news from us. There's some big news.
Speaking of if Lego purchases are worth it or not.
And now for breaking news.
But before we get into the news, I just want to say hello to all of you as well. Let us know how your week was and if you got any new Lego, if you'll be buying these sets, or if there are any others coming out on June 1st-ish, around that time, that you'll be picking up. Hello, Lisa. LCM Creations couldn't make it tonight. He's watching some Mandalorian with the fam. Can't blame him. Which Bricks in the house, along with
What's up?
We got creamy soup as well.
I like soup.
Oh, welcome all. But here we are, folks. The Pac-Man arcade just dropped yesterday. Well, it got announced yesterday for $269.99 US, releasing on June 1st for VIP members, and I believe June 4th for everybody else. Which I don't know why you're not a VIP member. It's free.
Yeah, I'm always like, how are you not a VIP? Like those big sets, like the icon sets, the people who are getting those the day one, like no one's gonna show. Like they all know when that set's coming out.
Anyways, what do you think of this?
I think it's cool. If you have the NES set, this is a must. I mean, it's like retro games.
They did the NES, they did the Atari, and now we've got Pac-Man. I thought it was weird that in the press release they said, or was this on Lego.com? Somewhere it was like, celebrate Pac-Man's 43rd anniversary. I'm like, what?
43rd.
What a big whoop-de-doo.
Oh. Maybe every year Pac-Man invests in, like, I don't know if, like, maybe every year it's something different for Pac-Man. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe not.
Before Brad drops a load of turds on this, I also want to point out that $269.99 is a lot of money for this set in particular. When it does, you do crank the side, and the Pac-Man ghosts and the actual, what's he called? Is that just Pac-Man?
Yeah, that's Pac-Man.
Pac-Man will simulate the walk around the maze, but you can actually play the game for a lot less and get like the same size of a machine to do that with. I don't know. You have to really be a Lego fan, and you have to really be a Pac-Man fan to want this, because why wouldn't you just get the same actual arcade machine? It does have some cool features. You open up the back, and there's this girl with a cool Pac-Man minifigure torso.
That's cool.
Playing the game.
I like the Pac-Man torso. Yeah.
We also got this piece, which goes on the top.
I was going to quickly say, that's a ton of printed pieces in that style. We know you're going to get a ton of them. I like that you can take off that little back part and put on your desk. But keep saying rest, because I have more thoughts on that. Like that little thing right there, you could just put that on your desk.
We'll go through it, and then I'll let you go. There's a light brick for the 25-cent, the quarter slot machine.
Real
high
quick,
score, which turns.
That throws me back. So growing up, I don't think I've ever said this on. Maybe I used to see it in my videos. I used to have an arcade bowling machine in my basement, and I had those 25-cent things. So it makes me so happy to see that. I just wish that you could put a coin in there. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't think it would have been that hard to make it so you could have like stuck a coin in and it just like falls out the bottom. Like,
or a Lego coin, like a
that'd be cool. Like a 2x2 tile.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say on that part. I'll keep my mouth shut a little bit longer.
The high score, which operates.
That's got to be a reference.
Well, that is the high score on Pac-Man, but the thing is, there's a lot of debate over that because a lot of people have accused him of cheating. It's a big scandal, and the guy's actually been to court multiple times over other things, where outlets have accused him of cheating, and he's gone back at them because he claims that he didn't cheat, even though there's a lot of proof that he did. It's a whole debacle.
Interesting.
Here's the beautiful lifestyle photos.
This is one of the better looking rooms.
There's a lot. There's a lot of stickers as well. There's a lot of stickers as well, especially on the side there. But go for it. Go for it. We've had a look at it.
Why? Just okay. The fun behind Pac-Man. The fun behind Pac-Man.
Here we go.
Is sticking your quarter in and then playing it and see how hard you can get. And look, I can get it for $2 on my phone. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if it might be free. There might be a free Pac-Man game nowadays on your phone. I just don't get this as a set, because like if it had the whole bottom structure too, that would be kind of cool. It would look better, but like I guess it kind of looks cool on a shelf, but again, wouldn't you rather just have a Pac-Man machine? There's very few things where I'm like, okay, I'd rather just get like the foosball table was a big example. I was just like, yeah, no, I just want a foosball table if I'm paying that amount. Like this to me is just, I don't understand the appeal at all to it. The crank feature is cool and it's cool they can go around, but it's like, it's a party trick. It's like we've talked about with the NES block where it's like, hey, this cool thing can flip over. Now it's like, yeah, I love it when I can pull out my castle and like, wind it up, do the drawbridge and stuff because like it's kind of fun play features that go around with it. But like I don't understand it. Like I would have rather have that little thing, the little Pac-Man thing they have that can come out as a GWP that you could just buy. Like, sorry, GWP. That would have been amazing. GWP.
That would be cool.
Your desk and stuff. This thing, you don't even include all the ghosts. Like, all 4 ghosts are iconic to this game. I mean, it's
this is really cool too because you twist the knob on the back and it turns. So the ghosts are chasing Pac-Man, and then Pac-Man is chasing the opposite side of the ghosts when they turn blue.
Which is cool. I do like that. I don't know. It's just. I just don't see the appeal at all. I asked a poll on, so if you're following me on Instagram, I have a channel for it. Like channel that you can get my random thoughts about sets now these days. And I just don't see the appeal about this. I said that there and I don't know. It's cool, but it also it feels weird. Just that top part feels weird to me. When you think of iconic, like, all the different ones of arcade machines, you never just see the top part, and to me it just looks weird as that. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't know, maybe
I'm trying to figure out how big it is as well.
Yeah,
it's hard to tell from these photos because of the aperture. Like,
I don't know, there's someone
wide lens.
there's someone that we know who might be able to tell us.
Well, I haven't built it yet, but I do have this right here. Ooh. I'm really looking forward to it, but I can't do it yet. No, the embargo for that hasn't released, so I haven't built it.
Yeah,
but
I know
it's a cool set. It's not for me, right? No. Like, it's not for us. It's for retro video game fans.
Yeah, and I agree. Probably should have done Zelda instead, but again, that's complete. At this point, like. I think to me there's better things out of Pac-Man you could have done besides the arcade machine. I don't know, maybe like see that little arcade machine. That's what I imagine when I think of arcade. Like I saw that, immediately think of arcade. I saw this and I was like,
well, they make arcade machines smaller like this. I forget exactly.
Oh, do they?
There's a name for it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's an arcade machine in Ninjago City Gardens, and I absolutely love it. There's a little knob in it. There's a 1x2 tile, and it lifts up. And I'm like, that is probably my favorite part of Ninjago City Gardens is that arcade machine. But the set, it looks, I don't know. It would look if you're like a retro collector, it'd be cool. Like if you had all the other games.
Or
I love those tiles.
That's why I don't.
That's put it in your office like this lady.
Yeah. I realize what's putting me off about this. It's like you're just literally stacking a ton of bricks like this. Like that's most of the build, and then you build all the crazy functions inside it. Like
it's like the Batcave.
Yes, but I will say, compared to the Batcave, I'd rather get this.
I think there's a lot of Technic on the inside.
Yeah,
I don't know. Looking forward to that.
It would be an interesting build. Like I'm sure it is complicated, and that might be like it's something different. It's not like it might be different just to play with the mechanisms and all that. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you where to begin with how it works.
Yeah,
so it might be fun to play with. I don't know how.
Yeah. That's the one thing I'm curious about is how it works. But besides that, I'm like, I'm good.
My thoughts is if they can do this, they can make a Lego pinball machine, and I would love to see a Lego pinball machine.
I could see a pinball machine really cool. Like you can make a small one that could be like, and that you can actually have fun with and probably even play compared to some of the other things they made like this. Like legitimately, if you just had the pincers and it's like a small machine, like you could probably do it. You know, you have the spring and everything. To me, it's just, what's the point? I guess I don't know. It's not great, but I will say this had made me realize we should really just grab a bunch of photos of these iconic sets and rate, do a tier list of how good the photos of like the areas they're in are. Like,
hey, you think we should tier list the lifestyle photos? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, we should go through, like, not focus on the set.
Each one of this. Each variant of the model sitting in the background blurred out with the focus on the set. That's
a
the photo
400 sign.
Yeah, literally just go through all the different icon sets and rate them just based on these lifestyle. Like, just these. This one a little bit makes more sense to me. I feel like compared to some of the other, it was not like the Batcave was horribly photographed. We all can agree with.
I saw a meme about that today that made me laugh. It was like. Lego announces that they're giving Batman sets away to inmates.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. So you guys aren't getting this one?
No, but I will say I kind of want to get one of the next ones that we're about to see.
Oh,
on this list.
Moving on, we have the
not this one.
Rover. You teed that up nicely, Brad, but I'm sorry. I let you down.
It's all good. I didn't know what was next.
Coming soon. Let's find out what Brad is interested in buying actually this week. We have a new Technic set, Mars Rover Perseverance, at $99.99 US, releasing on August 1st.
Is it?
No, it is not remote control.
Oh,
it would be really cool if it was. But for $100, you know, if it was remote control, it'd have to be like 120.
Well, even if it wasn't, like, there's some Technic sets we can put in the controllers. I don't think this is set up to even do that. Like,
I'm sure someone will at some point. Out how to, but no.
I'll say this is cool. I do like this one compared to the Pac-Man one. I like this. I genuinely do. I'm not a huge space fan anymore, but when I was a kid, like, I was huge into like this kind of thing. I've one of my old coworkers was really into this stuff too, and I sent it to him because I think this is the type of thing we'd like. I think it's cool. I think it's a very solid looking set, and for a Technic thing, it looks like what it's supposed to be. So
for a Technic set, it looks like it's a different type of Technic. Like it's I guess it is Technic, but it doesn't look like your normal Technic.
Yeah, set. It's cool. I'm not gonna get it, but it's cool. I can appreciate it.
It does have an AR experience.
No, Lego. All right, $10 is gonna be buggy.
So when you open up your phone and you like move it around the room, it looks like in the same fashion of Pokemon Go, you are on Mars with the rover. So I don't know how well it's going to work, obviously. I guess only time will tell. But every time we get a technological innovation with Lego, it never goes well.
I thought video was great.
Aww. Wait. Did either of you actually use the video features? I didn't.
Didn't actually.
None of us actually.
I should have. I kept meaning to, but I was boycotting the entire theme. So
I never even did Hidden Side. What else has
I did try Hidden Side. I don't remember how good I don't think it was a great experience though.
I think this is a proper solution to the assignment. It looks like the Mars rover enough. It's got some rotating features. I'm sure eventually someone could figure out how to put a motor in it if they're really good at mocking. But it's meant for space fans. Once again, just like the Pac-Man set, it's meant for one particular audience, which isn't necessarily us.
It's not Lego space. It's actual space.
Yeah. And it seems like, and Brad, you made a good point before, and we often talk about this. These icon sets, I want to go back to this because it's an important point. The icon sets do have like what seems to be a party trick aspect to it. It's the same with the Indiana Jones set. I felt like
it's all the icon sets these days.
There's some cool features, but they're displays primarily.
Yeah, but I have felt like sometimes, like for the set you're looking at, it's cool, but I feel like sometimes how they set up the play features, sometimes it can affect how the display feature looks, and so it's not needed in my opinion.
True.
But
True. It's just interesting. It's not like these sets are necessarily made for everyone, which kind of used to be the case more or less with play
No.
sets of old, but now they're gearing sets towards one particular individual who appreciates a niche.
yes,
I don't know. It's not for me, but hopefully someone else will find some enjoyment out of it.
this is one where it's like it's not for me, but it's unlike the last one. It's like I don't understand this at all, but for something like this, I can understand it, and I like appreciate it. Like if I was someone who was into space stuff, like I would be getting this. Like it's cool. So as you're right, they understood the assignment. That's the best way of putting it. So,
Yeah, and I think it would go well next to the rockets and the other
Yeah.
NASA sets, even though they're
Mhm.
not necessarily Technic. Moto also says, my son did video with the game and it failed so hard he literally flipped the model and rage quit. We
That's not a
probably
good
would have done the
sign.
same. We probably would have done the same, Moto. Well, moving on. We have the Star Wars Mechs.
I kind of want this, and I have bashed so many of the
we
mechs that
go.
they've done in this style, but I actually dig this one. How they did it looks cool. You know it's Boba Fett, but he's also kind of like the mechs. Like this, and this one, in my opinion, is the best one out of them. Like this one just looks good.
Mhm.
Dom says they stole his design. Well, Dom, stop putting your designs all over the internet. Not joking. But it's cool. The fingers work well compared to the fingers on those awful buildable figures that we saw last week. The minifigure's really cool. I know it's $16, but they feel like they got some weight to them, these mechs.
I think a lot of people are excited about the new minifigure because it
Yeah.
is really good.
Yeah.
Ethan?
It's gonna be like the new Mandalorian, like with the arm printing and all that. It's the coolest minifigure, but it's gonna be mass produced where there's so many of them. But this
Yeah.
minifigure, this is you can't get much better than this. Like the
No.
arm printing, even the belt has like little. There's that belt printing is super detailed too.
Yeah. I do kind of wish that we got a new like Boba Fett from like the Book of Boba. I wish we'd gotten an actual good version of him,
An
but I'm
accurate
fine.
color.
Yeah. But I'm fine with this. This looks good. They are chunky, Moto, but I think that the chunkiness works for them because I don't think they've felt good in the past. And if
These
you
are
want to
better
move on,
than the Marvel mechs. Like
yes,
this is more bulky. This is more. I don't know. Maybe it's
I
just
dig
that
it.
newer leg piece. Maybe that just
Yeah.
makes
And they
the
built
legs
on
not
top
as-
of the leg piece too. Like that's
Yeah.
3, things off of it. So I don't know. I'm excited. This one looks good.
All three of them, and we'll go through them all.
Mhm.
I just have no feeling towards it all. The thing is, once again, they're not for me. They're
Yeah.
for a younger audience. And this one would interest me the most with that figure. But as Ethan said, I'm sure it's going to be in other sets.
Yeah.
Just because they're making a newer one, and I'm sure it'll show up in other places.
Yeah.
But Darth
This
Vader,
one, it's okay.
Is that a newer lightsaber element?
I think so.
Yeah. I will say Zay needs to own this one as the Vader fan.
Yeah.
Like he needs to. I felt like this one kind of had less work put into it. I felt like they're just like put a lot of black on a mech, and we're good. Okay.
I'm just glad Darth Vader has a cape. They could have easily.
Yeah.
I think the mech needs a cape, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I agree too. Actually, I don't. Yeah.
Which is weird. To like,
Yeah.
we're putting a very powerful Dark Lord of the Sith inside a mech
Yeah.
with a bigger lightsaber.
It looks sturdy and it's not gonna flop in your hands.
Yeah.
Like that's like if you're a little kid playing it or a big kid, I feel like it's not going to break. Hopefully, not going to.
I still go back to the fact if I felt this way about the Marvel, not mechs, but the oversized figures last week that we talked about. If I am a kid who would be in the age range to build these and play with them, I would just get an action figure. That's all these are. Like, yeah, it's cool to have a mech, but even myself as a kid would recognize that this is not a part of the canon, and I think that I wouldn't care about it because of that.
And that's why Exoforce needs to come back, because they were making good mechs that weren't like that fit to the story. Like, I don't know. I feel like you need to have some
I
mech
think there's two
battles.
types of mech. Like, you know, comparing these to the characters last week, there are two types of kids that play with them. There's the action figure type ones, and then there's the minifigure with mechs type kids. So it's interesting to see both type of, because it's either one or the other. I mean, it's like you
want
can't
that
mix
set for
them.
I want that set for the figure, and I want that set for the set because it's a mech. Yeah, I do appreciate that the chest pieces look printed. I hope they are.
They are. I'm pretty sure.
I hope so. And then lastly, we have the Stormtrooper.
Okay. This one I think you could have some fun with and have them as like super units in your like Stormtrooper art. I know that sounds weird.
You know, in like Avatar, like those little mechs?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, Shy was like, oh yeah, I need to get a few. Like, is it bad that I kind of want to army build these some? And I was like,
imagine that.
Like
30 of them.
I'm like, not even that, but you have your clone armies and you like have them attacking something, and then you got your super units kind of going in. Like,
to me, this one feels the most I don't know what the word is for it. I would care about it because I could imagine this in Star Wars somehow.
Yes. You feel like it could actually be something in Star Wars.
Yeah, because Stormtroopers are just Stormtroopers, and maybe like there's a special elite class of Stormtrooper that gets in this big mech and he operates it. I mean, it seems more likely than
Darth Vader or Boba. Yeah.
I think I thought I remember hearing that the new trilogy of Star Wars will bring back Darth Vader, but he's like super bulked up.
Yeah, he needs a suit for his suit because it's so bad. Like, but you're right. I could totally see this being in Star Wars. And as I said, like, that's why I said it. Like, I could totally see this on the battlefield. They drop in like a couple like of these big mechs because, you know, whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, they would probably be smaller than, you know, the big walkers, but
it's still far from realistic, but it's the most realistic out of the bunch.
Is that
and
new
it also
Stormtrooper?
It is. It's another new Stormtrooper. And
it's the type of Stormtrooper I think that came in the Death Star trash compactor diorama, but we didn't. It was obviously like Han and Luke that were in the costume.
Okay.
Even with the white belt?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Ranger Troopers. Yeah. DEG Epic Gaming says not going to be surprised if we see those Stormtrooper mechs in episode 10.
Dave Filoni does love turning toys into realistic things in Star Wars, so
like the vintage stuff.
True, but I could see him doing that. I feel like this is something that would pop up. I know like the new show takes place, but like that new kids show, Tales of the Young Jedi or Young Jedi Tales,
the High Republic, Jedi Adventures, something like that.
I feel like we could see something like it wouldn't be Stormtroopers because that takes place way before Stormtroopers, but like I feel like we could see something like this in that show.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Once again, these aren't for me, and I recognize that. I'm sure there's going to be other Star Wars sets coming out soon that I want to get, but these aren't necessarily those because these are for a younger audience.
I want a General Grievous minifigure because I don't have one, so I would be okay if they did a General Grievous one of these. Oh, and a Count Dooku.
Interesting.
Question for all of you: if you could get a Star Wars mech for one character, who would it be?
Cloud City Boba Fett.
No,
Captain
like
Rex.
like Captain Rex. Okay, no, like realistically, someone you'd see like is like would be a fun mech from Star Wars.
Well, it'd be an easy way to get the figure. I heard people saying they want a Commander Cody just because they want to have a cheaper way to get it. But then again, like I like the exclusivity of it being at that high of a price.
I agree. I think it would be cool if we got a clone one, but I think
match me, both.
gosh, please no.
Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, Jabba the Hutt mech.
That would be like a $35 one.
I would love, honestly, a Gar Saxon one would be kind of cool, just because of the colors
Yeah.
you could get on that with the red and black. And
Darth
also
Maul.
made, yeah. See, I would love if they made some of these mechs, but they actually had some sort of helmet that could go, like not like helmet, but like I don't know. It just feels like one sniper shot and these guys
Imagine
are gone.
the oversized Darth Vader helmet. It would be like
Yeah.
that.
But it's like I almost like it could even be like a bubble thing, like they have it like for this. Like if you had some sort of bubble thing that could go on, like a circle thing, like I don't know. We saw it with that you were using Ninjago mechs with this style with the head popping up. I'm just like one person targets the head and they're good. Like they don't. It's not like it's being protected at all, or it would be easy to protect. Like I don't know.
I think the
I
reason why
just-
we like these better, like more than the Marvel mechs, is it's easier to do it when you have a helmet. Like Thor,
Mhm.
it doesn't really
Oh, yeah.
work. Like,
I
Like
agree.
the Black Panther and Wolverine ones were pretty good. Or Iron Man because it had that look to it.
Yeah, it's something about seeing the face that didn't. You're right, Ethan. I'm recognizing that now. Thanks for pointing
And I
that
think
out.
that's why this one feels so much like it could be in.
And these
But-
characters are armored anyway, so it's like
Yeah.
an armor upgrade in a sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I do have an option for us. I added some more sets to this week.
Let's do
in
it.
case-
We got a few
in
more
case-
minutes.
Well, I don't know how much we're gonna make it through, but
Mm.
I included the whole wave of new friend sets. I don't know if this is something we
Ooh.
want to get into right
Let's
now.
do it.
13 minutes to go.
Let's
let's
I
do
mean,
it like a
unless you wanna
TikTok
enter-
video.
Yeah, let's go
Fast
through these
paced.
quickly. Could
Okay.
care less.
Smash.
We have the Beach
Pass.
Buggy Fun S tier.
Pass.
They got ice cream and a
Ooh,
cooler.
Is that an ice
Wait,
cream
that's
tile?
for $11?
No, this is all one thing. This is all
Oh,
one
okay.
thing.
Okay.
This is all one
I was just gonna say, okay.
No, the cooler does not come separately.
It's like this. That's one set.
The Friends
pass.
blister pack.
I want a drippy piece. I wish I had like an that newer egg tile, but
Yeah,
that was
No.
yeah,
pink.
that would be cool.
They drew these. They drew all this on as like
That's cool.
animated
Mm.
iterations. I don't know. It's Friends. It's Friends. How about the
got coral.
pancake shop with this new wheelchair piece, or at least it's
Ooh.
probably a new color?
Could care
Look,
less.
you can make pancakes. You got a
Ooh.
mixer.
Yeah,
That's
the
a nice
pancakes I can-
mixer.
Ooh, that
A
is.
floating leaf. What piece is that?
I wish that were a piece. How about the sea
Pass.
rescue plane? $20.
Was that a whale?
Let the
Oh,
whale
this
die.
is my white whale set.
Let the whale die. It'll be good dinner.
Okay. I wanted to point this out while I was gathering these photos. Okay, you see this girl puts the wrench in the back of the plane, right?
Yep.
Which
Mhm.
I want to also point out, this plane is like Mona was saying that those mechs were chunky. This plane is chunky.
This is like an inflatable plane. it's very round.
Exactly. Imagine if it ran out of air. Okay, this guy has found this white whale. It's hurt, I guess. And
Space
this
white whale, I guess.
this lady, she's getting a wrench out of the back trunk of the plane. What is that wrench gonna do? What is she gonna do with that wrench? How's that gonna fix the
Matt.
problem?
Matt, just gonna put it out of its misery.
It's heartbroken. Look.
Yeah, she's gonna
That's-
start taking the wrench and just start smashing.
That's the
Maybe
problem.
it's stuck. It needs that dark orange tile out of the way. Maybe it can grab it.
Yeah, like they could have just put some medical supplies back there.
I don't know what the problem is with this whale. It's either
heartbroken.
stuck. It's heartbroken.
See, it's
That's a
heartbroken.
tiny whale. I'm just
It's a
saying.
baby whale.
It's a baby whale. It's a
Little
little baby.
Look,
Oh, that's a fun pic.
most
Imagine
accurate-
me doing
the
that.
most accurate version of this that I've ever seen. Like one of these.
please Photoshop Ethan's face on this small child. I beg you.
Ethan, make the
Please.
face. Make the face.
Please.
Guys, if someone puts that as a meme before next week's show, I don't know. I'll shave off. No, I won't shave off my beard.
Hashtag make Ethan a Lego model.
Yes, I'll do
Pass.
it. You get some horses, little baby
Horse training. Look, you get the little spinner over the side so
Oh,
that you know if
the
you
wheel
should
of
feed it,
unfortunate.
brush it, or wash it. Yeah, it's the wheel
Oh,
of misfortune.
you only get washed today. Food might be tomorrow.
The wheel of misfortune.
Yeah,
Oops, I guess we're gonna wash you again tomorrow. You're not gonna get fed. This is a 4+ set for 30 bucks. It's just
I'm
kind
waiting
of
for you to get to the good stuff.
I think this is fun.
It's not for us. How about this, guys? The newsroom van. We got this small child who has chained himself to a tree, and then there's a guy who's about ready to cut it down because he doesn't care
Okay.
about protecting the owls.
First off, the construction worker is the worst looking Friends figure I've ever seen.
He looks like a Jack Stone figure.
Yes, thank you. That's I was trying to think of what he looked like. The rest of it's like the news. I'll tell you right now, as someone who's worked for a news station, that's not what a news truck looks like. But why couldn't they just like figure could have like the kid instead of having strapped to a tree, could have been like a hippie like.
Where's the mother? Where's the mother
Yeah.
of this child?
Yeah.
What irresponsible parents are they that they would let their kid, who strangely also looks like an adult in the face,
It's like Boss Baby.
go protest the deforestation and protect the owls?
Who?
Like, hey, Lego, great to rep this, but like this is a very odd thing to put in. Like, I could easily see them putting this in like a Creator X like icon set, like like
Moto. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Whoa, okay, Moto.
You took it to another level.
But yeah, not wrong about the Jack Stone lookalike. Holy crap.
Holy smokes.
Maybe the mom was killed by chainsaw wielding maniac. That's why he's protesting that you don't cut down the tree. Okay.
Brad, what do you mean that van's not accurate? There's a whole newsroom in the van.
That is not no.
That's how real life is. Right there.
Something fall and it sounded like.
Oh, no.
It's like the mystery machine colors.
It is. So if the chainsaw guy goes up to the tree, the owl egg will fall, and
This just got darker.
I don't
All right,
know.
move on. Let's move on. This is I don't know what's going on, guys.
Sea Rescue Center for 50 bucks. We're saving the sea otters here. This set allows you to
That's a
X-ray
fun
them?
otter piece. That's fun.
they go down the
Yeah, like,
slide.
All right.
Just funny looking. It's
I
like,
like
No
the
thoughts.
other piece, but
No
after-
thoughts.
But after like you do the little simple thing, the piece is useless. Like I don't know. Yeah, move on. Nothing.
So when I was pulling up these photos, I also was curious. Do they make specialized what are they called? Jet skis for people who have one hand? Or like
I
are
think if
people
you
with one hand able to actually operate a normal jet ski?
I think you're thinking too far into this.
Okay.
I'm sure if you have I'm sure you're able to like strap your hand to it. Maybe
you might have to get a bit of a modified jet ski, but
I appreciate the representation. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering how it actually works in the real world. That's all. All right. Autumn's Horse Stable, which kind of felt, well, I don't know.
I love the roof on this set.
For some reason, excuse
that
me
a
for
lo-
saying this, it feels like these two have like a romantic relationship.
Yeah, this picture with the stuffed stars and stuff around it, it's whatever. It does feel like I don't know.
Those are some
anyways.
small beds.
Those are like sleeping bags.
No. Now I can recreate the Lola scene from Guardian.
No.
Wait, you can actually already do
Lila.
that. There was an otter in a $10 set earlier this year. I love going back to the set. I love the looks of the set. I love the
The colors are great. I like it.
yes.
Yeah.
This feels like a step in the right direction for Friends sets. Like
It'd
it
go
feels
well. What's that tavern? That idea set. The
oh
cabin. It feels very like a similar
yes.
style to
The
that.
A-frame.
Yes, the A-frame.
I don't know. This is very different than the A-frame.
It's in autumn. It's in the fall.
I think it's funny that the girl's name is Autumn, and they made this set in the autumn season.
I love the colors. It's good. Can move on.
Yeah. Wait, Ethan, what's that color for the outside
Aqua.
of the house?
Wait, the
Aqua?
side? The bluish aqua color?
Yeah.
I think it's aqua. I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Because I sent you a photo a while back when I was sorting Lego, and I had like one of those parts. Maybe it was a different color.
I don't have a lot of that color. Let me see. Is it even on my?
Because I was thinking this would be a good way to get more of that. It's
Yeah.
good to see Lego making those more rarer
Mhm.
colors in sets like this.
It feels
Anyways.
like it feels a little more of a neutral, like going closer to a neutral color than they've done with a lot of the pink and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it's not as bright and like out there. And I kind of appreciate like I don't know.
Epic Gaming ships them.
Go for
All right.
it.
Moving on. Also, this girl does not look like she's having fun.
Yeah, the one on the right, the one on the left looks like the one on the right came for a play date with the one on the left, but didn't want to go on that play date. Like
It looks
or
like
the one on the left got to pick what they're doing, and the one on the right didn't care.
the girl on the left went to the girl on the right's house, and now she's playing with her Lego sets, and she doesn't like it.
Honestly, okay, it sounds bad. It's sometimes more fun to comment on these photos than the actual
We like to create memes.
Yes, it's so much more fun to look at this sometimes. Now that we've like actually started turning into almost a game with us, like
The lifestyle photos, they say a photo is worth 1,000 words, but these lifestyle pictures definitely
okay,
take
real
that
quick,
to
I
the next
got to
level.
share this lifestyle photo thing quickly. There was a picture. Okay, so I did a script for the Lionite Castle faction,
Mhm.
and Danny Ford Johnson reads them all over for me. And at the bottom of it, he took the lifestyle photo and put it. He's like, "Why does this photo look like an older version of you?" And now I gotta find that photo and share it because it's kind of true. So while we're talking, sorry, lifestyle
That's
photo
funny.
made me think about that.
Also, I found it interesting that the horses' names are Cloud and Spring. It's just
Also, do y'all see that fern piece? It's
yes,
in a new color. That's exciting.
Ethan. We're gonna get to another set here in a minute. I'm gonna say, can you find the fern type? All right. Heart Lake City Community Kitchen.
Top
$67. Not this set. Not this.
Oh.
I'll tell you when.
Cool thing about this set, didn't it go on top of an even taller set? That's
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
another even taller.
goes to the
set on
bottom.
top of
the bottom.
Correct.
Okay, the bottom. Okay.
Yes. Brad Switch Bricks, when you're friends with the horse girl.
True.
Caption that photo.
True.
Fern piece hype. No, I mean, this is a cool set. It's nice to have this go along with that other modular set that we'll talk about here in a second. That's interesting that they did that, but we can talk about that in a second. I think it's weird the price variation between this and that.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's small.
This is
$67.
another one that I felt like was like kind of solid from the line. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can order at the register. They have a new cat, big fat
Ooh.
cat.
Grumpy cat. That's fun.
You get tacos.
Ooh, stickered. They're stick.
Oh, the tacos.
oh, is that
aren't
all
stickered.
food sticker?
The tacos aren't stickered, but the rest is. Dang it, friends! Thought we had something going here. They can eat on the roof.
Ooh.
It's cool.
This one.
This one's the cool one.
They did a good job with this one. This one, like I saw it and I was like, that's a friend set. Honestly, thought it was a knockoff Lego set when I first saw it.
What
think it
made you
looks
feel that
really-
way?
Huh?
What made you feel that way?
I don't know. It didn't look like a Lego set we usually get. So it definitely threw me off when I first saw it.
It almost reminds me of Paradisa. You know, it's an old theme, but it had the circular roof windows like that, I think.
I just hate that it's only half. Like, I wish there was enough. I feel like you have to buy 2 of them and put them together because I don't know, or just like it feels so weird with that only being a half dome and half side. They could have at least done like 3 points coming off it.
It made it where like opened up. That would be cool. But that would make it. I'd make it $80 to $120 probably.
Yeah.
Who's that?
See, I'm not wrong. Brightest Wish Bricks agrees. Thank you.
I love that tree though. That looks amazing.
Look at those magenta frogs. Is that what?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Fern.
Fern. Yeah. That's.
Oh my goodness.
Also,
Look at
that
the
shoulder
part
armor,
usage.
that's kind of cool.
Part
Yeah,
usage.
broom.
Man,
The Mohawk.
that's fun.
So good. So good.
Looks good.
I like this. Oh, is that a dark red?
Yeah, I don't think we've gotten a version of that duck like that color before. That's good.
We got a brown duck.
I hope-
dark red.
I have a feeling
plant.
we'll see that pop up more.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan, have we gotten that dark red plant before?
I haven't seen it. It feels very new.
No, I don't think so.
Ooh,
I like that they use
right,
the
leaf.
pallets
Yeah, for
as
the
lily pads.
Yep.
Now this one definitely. If I was to get a friend set, it would be this.
And even
This
the
one look-
figures look more cleaned up and stuff than other. Like, they don't feel as shiny. Like, the set doesn't like scream Friends when you first look at it. I don't know. That's just
No.
me.
No, I agree.
This is solid. I like it.
Such a
Rescue boat.
letdown after that last one. It's so many big parts just stuffed together.
It's so interesting that this Friends line has like a mixture of 3 different themes in it, 3 different sub themes. We have Heart Lake City, we have the sea rescue sets, and then we have the horse sets. It's just random.
It gives
But-
you a nice like variety.
Does it float? Does this boat float?
Oh, it's one of those boats that like cleans up the trash. There is a
Oh.
lot of like, it's not a bad thing, but activism happening in these sets. I feel like, you know, there's the, you know, don't cut down the tree. There's this, there's the, you know, helping the animal. It's not a bad thing. It's just very
No.
interesting how much we see it in the sets.
Right. So for some reason, this is where my slideshow ends, but it's not supposed to end here.
Oh,
So this may be our stopping point.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
technology and me do not go hand in hand, folks.
No.
But there are 3 more sets left. Let me see if I can get it working.
Okay,
Um,
while that's going on, I have a photo of you, and I want you guys to tell us in the comments whether you think this looks like an older version of me, in this lifestyle set. So,
A little bit. I think it's
The-
because you have the same beard going on.
yes, for sure.
Ethan. Be
Um,
quiet. Ethan
I
is
don't know.
impressive.
It's definitely the same beard, same hair color. That's like seeing a ginger hair person, and saying, "Oh, that looks like Ethan," and it looks nothing like it.
The beard looks similar. But I don't think like your face looks the same, if that makes any
Mhm.
sense. I think that's also what
Yeah.
Ethan's kind of saying.
I'll make the face. I'll make the
Oh,
wait. No, it's like he's kind of got these like the eyebrows. It's different in the eyebrows.
I think I figured out what the problem is here. So we had over 100 slides.
Oh my
and I
gosh, yeah,
think-
that was it.
I think the Googler only allows up to 100 in the
think you're right.
slideshow on StreamYard for some reason. So give me 1 second here, and I will try to get an updated one.
Well,
But,
while he's doing that, you guys can also go join us in our community on Instagram, TikTok, and on Discord if you want to know what's going on. It's not older; it's just you.
maybe our hashtag work. Maybe Brad is a Lego model and just not telling us. Maybe
Look, it would make sense that it would be that castle set too. But yeah, you can join us, and also we're doing a ton of awesome stuff on our individual channels. Matt's streaming a ton on Twitch right now. Ethan's being Ethan over on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts, and I'm giving you awesome castle facts all day long on YouTube. So go check all that fun stuff out. We got a lot of fun stuff going on. We got a lot more fun stuff to go. As I said, I have a lot of time all of a sudden on my hands, so there's gonna be a lot more content pumping out for me. Matt, did you find the image? Yeah, I am. Full-time content. Okay.
Loading.
It's loading. But you know what we can talk about real quick?
Chicago.
What's coming up soon? Brick World Chicago.
Yes. If you guys are going to Brick World Chicago, say hi to us. Wave.
Yes.
Even
I'm
grab a
getting
picture if you
stickers.
want.
I'm getting 2 stickers, but I'll show y'all those when I get them.
I need to get some stickers or something.
Yes.
I haven't decided yet. If that's not a job, I was going to order a bunch of like bricks with a printing on it, but that's not going to happen anymore.
I'm getting 300 stickers. I'm getting 200 robot stickers and 100 of a special sticker that will be fun. I won't announce it yet.
Ooh.
Special stickers.
Special
Very
stickers.
cool. No, but as
It's a picture of Ethan's face going,
please do come up and say hi. You know, we don't bite, so don't be
Yes.
shy. Even though
Ethan
Brad
does.
can be very scary. And
I do. Okay. I bite. They're going to put a muzzle on me.
you might not see me because I'm much shorter than those two crazy cats. So
Look
you
for
have to try to find me.
Whisper Castle, and I will appear out of magic.
And
Thin
spin
air.
around 3 times in a mirror with the lights out.
Yeah, exactly. Wherever the
BrickingUpBrad,
castle is,
BrickingUpBrad,
I will be.
Anyways, so they have this like pod that goes and collects the trash, because you were talking about trash collecting and how this kind of like activism.
Feels like something from Marvel.
does.
Like a
It feels
Star
like
Wars.
that's like MODOK, except like
I could see like that'd be fun to like invade a city.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
like that's
Yeah,
how a
you need a
kid's gonna
couple-
play with us.
you need like 20 of those. I agree with
But the
Ethan on
AI
that.
takes over and
Oh gosh, isn't there a new movie about that?
it'd be a good one. The whole boat opens up and there's sleeping quarters, there's a little kitchen.
There's a coffee machine like every other friend said.
Overpriced coffee.
Wait, is there a bathroom? There's a bathroom in there too.
There's literally always a bathroom and a coffee machine, and that is because friends characters drink so much coffee that they always have to use the bathroom.
What if Epic Gaming says Nexo Nights?
I
Yeah, you
disappear.
show up, man. Subnautica vibes. Yeah, a little bit. But no, I think it's fun. There's a lot to do with it, at least. There's a lot
Yeah,
of features.
It's interesting.
I wonder if it floats. like
What's that
Ethan has.
sticker on the side? Is that
It's just animals. I'm
is that
curious.
putting
is
it over
high
2
enough?
separate parts?
I think there's a couple stickers there. from what I
Okay.
can tell.
My biggest problem is it tall enough? Is it tall enough off the ground that you can actually wind that stuff up and it will go underneath it, and it will kind of catch into that net? Because it doesn't, at least from the looks of it, look like it's high enough up to be able to do that. Like,
I think you're just supposed to like get the pod to go out and collect the trash, and then it flies in and
but
drops
no,
it on
there's
it.
a whole spinning mechanism in the front there. That there's a whole
Oh.
yeah. That's supposed to there's an actual machine that's kind of like this that's out there. And so it's supposed to spin and shoot the stuff back into that holder, but it doesn't look like it's high enough off the ground to do that to me. So
I don't know if that's actually a feature. It doesn't.
it looks like it
doesn't seem
is.
like it. There's nothing that opens. Well, there's a little flap there, and there's the thing that pulls out with the clips with the bars.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. Maybe you should get this set, Brad, and tell us.
I
Do
will
tires
see
float?
if they build it at the LEGO store.
You can buy it for $80 and
Oh gosh, there's so many other sets.
review. What if Brad became the #1 Friends reviewer on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's
I
make
didn't
that
just
happen.
lose my job to become the #1 Friends reviewer. I
These
will
would be-
say though, Pink
is your
Wheels
primary
on
audience.
Instagram. Gosh, please no. Pink Wheels on Instagram keeps trying to get me to do Friends lore, and I said the day that I do Nexo Knights lore is the 20,000 days after that. I'll be doing Friends lore.
Oh man. What
I
if
think
like Friends and Castle kind of make a collab? Like,
Yeah, and I would hate Lego for doing that and not giving us an actual castle fee.
oh,
They did
Frazzle.
that. They did do that. It's called Elves, and it sucked. And I will say
like
that on the stream
is
over
cool.
and over again.
Elves is cool.
Frazzle or Krenz, Lego Krenz. Sports Center, $94.99.
Get a basketball hoop. Do you get like the actual basketball piece?
Well, it's funny you should ask that, Ethan, because there are multiple different courts that you can create out of this one, including soccer, basketball, and tennis.
Interesting. You get a lot of coral. I like coral.
A lot of coral. There's a rock climbing wall.
Ooh, rock climbing's pretty cool.
Is that a? It looks. I understand that's a water bottle, and they're supposed to be helping her hydrate, but it kind of looked like a baby bottle. And I'm like, wait a second, something's wrong here. The boombox. I think for $94.99, this is kind of outrageously bad.
It is.
Can we just agree on that?
Yeah. Oh, there's a punching bag. That's fun.
There's a elliptical.
That feels too
treadmill.
oppressive for a friend set. I think they should take it out. Cancel the set because there's a punching bag.
What is that roof thing?
It's like a
sprints.
I guess the first one is because they don't really put stickers on dishes.
No, they do. Oh, that the first one is. You're right.
I like the way they did that sign. It looks
Snazzy.
looks good.
Mhm.
Looks good. Anyways, the second to last one. I think this is.
I
the
feel like we've
second-
talked about that.
Ethan,
I feel
where are the ferns?
ferns? Oh, that's nice little roof. That's nice. Oh, there's on a tree. Man, there's ferns everywhere here on that tree.
They
Then
really
there's
put
a
them into
roof.
like they really put them into friend sets.
They
I
get
think
the
it's like-
lime green ones though.
Yeah.
I think.
Ferns.
Did I miss one?
They're in the back on the shack where they're selling ice cream, and then it's on the palm tree.
Man, no one's ever done a little quiz about finding parts before. I realize I'm not that good at it.
I'm probably upsetting our audio listeners, but that's okay.
They're just right there for those
It's
wondering.
called Beach Amusement Park. Go find it.
Watch it on YouTube, people. No, we still love you. We still love you. But that's a snazzy little mechanism. I could
Whatever.
never. Ethan, can you design like that? Do you use gears at all? I could
Gears?
never do that.
For my robot, I used gears. Have I done anything since then? I did my mixer. That it broke.
For me, like I haven't had a reason to do gears, and I guess I made a water wheel, but literally the gear is an axle going just straight into the motor.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just realized I did do it a couple weeks ago. I did a clone base where it was one nozzle, but the
Oh,
base
okay.
was that. And that was I did it like. What's funny is I was a clone base that I built probably 6-7 years ago, and I kind of recreated, did a few things differently, but I remember exactly how I did that thing where the doors opened and closed. And I even attached a motor to it as well.
Ethan, is your dog howling?
Yes.
Ethan, it's a full moon. Now.
Or is that your brother who's turned into a werewolf?
Probably a siren is going off. They like my dogs just howl when like a siren goes
That makes sense.
goes down the road. It must
Be
be
scary. It'd be scary for sensitive ears. Brad, Brickinista says there was a Friends Castle collab at Bricks Cascade, sponsored by Tricky Lug, who are Richard and Flynn from Lego Masters Season 1.
That's
Go
a
check 'em out.
combination. That's what it
Check
is.
'em out. Photoshop Brad's face onto this one.
Why?
I think you should do Friends lore. That's why.
This is a fun set. It's got like a turtle, seahorse.
Until I finish Castle lore, I will not be touching Friends lore.
This is the last one, and then we're getting out of here. Heart Lake City Community Center.
A lot of colors.
cool.
That's nice.
So this is the set that goes on top of the other one, which was $67.
What are you supposed to be doing with the base of it? Like, because there's the base on this one. What do you do with the base of the other one? Do you just make the other base bigger?
I'm sure there's instructions somewhere to explain what they want you to do, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's cool.
But
I mean-
my point is, this is $140, right? So the other one with just one floor is $67.
What?
Maybe it's a big floor.
I don't know.
Just a little outrageous to me. But I think this is a solid set. This is like a skyscraper,
Yeah,
but Friends. There's a slide.
it's just about as tall as. Is it taller than most modulars?
That's pretty tall.
Yeah, 4 stories.
I was gonna say, I thought that was a dangerous swing, but I think that's a girl painting a mural on the side.
Which still dangerous. Just
That
saying.
slide is a little dangerous. Could you imagine falling out at 3 stories up?
You
Hey,
just shoot off
my
the end
imagination-
accidentally.
In my imagination, you just land into a superhero landing. But when you're falling, you always do this in slow-mo.
I will say, I think Friends, if the world of Friends has a lot of lawsuits in it. I'm guessing that's why all these people are so rich, is because they're all just getting these massive lawsuits and or are lawyers.
Child endangerment with the newsroom van. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, that looks like an awfully placed sticker.
Yeah. I was like,
Looks like
hey,
it's coming
hey,
off.
that's a sticker.
I think that's a print, guys. I think that's a print. But look, so the girl has the t-shirt on. This is a t-shirt printing business.
No.
And she has the same shirt on. So I think that that title's a little big. That's like an XL.
No, that's for Lego City.
Aw.
The big
They're
man.
exporting their clothing out to Lego City.
It's
as
actually
well.
Jack Stone, but it's okay.
All right. That's enough. That's enough Friends for a year.
There are some good sets in there. There was one.
There was one good set. In
That
our
interested
eyes,
me.
in our eyes, genuinely, you know, we could probably buy the sets and have some fun with them. But once again, I think the theme of this show is, for me at least,
It's not
just
for
not
us.
for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
I think what we should say is you know, maybe we should just all get friend sets at Chicago and play with them there together. Whole video.
Let's get the
of us just-
newsroom van.
All right.
I'm gonna go chain myself to a tree, guys. Take care. Bye.
I'm gonna go shut up my dog. I love my dogs, by the way.
Are you gonna take a wrench to it, just like
Oh
the girl?
No, that's after he hurts his dog on accident. Okay, he has to take the wrench to fix it.
Oh, that.
Oh
poor
my
whale.
gosh.
That poor whale.
That's one thing. All right, guys. This has been an insane stream.
This was fun. I love this.
It was something. It was
I
something.
have no
guys.
words. I have no
What do you
words.
think, guys? Do you think the Pac-Man sets are worth it? Do you think the new Star Wars sets are good? Are they bad? Do you think that Matt should open that right now on stream? Not
I'd be
joking.
breaking embargo. I don't want to be kicked out of the land.
No.
Is this the Pac-Man set?
Guys, what do you think of the new friend sets? Let us all know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, we do a show every week, but bigger news, as we said, is Chicago. We cannot wait to see you all you there. We definitely know there's some people who are in the chat that we'll see there, and we can't wait to see it. And also, we're on Spotify. We're on Google Music now. We're on YouTube Music. We're on all those different things. So we can't wait to see you guys on the next episode of Stud Buds. But until then, Matt, I genuinely hope you have a good week. I love you.
Back at you,
Oh.
Brad.
I love y'all too.
Ethan, I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that's me. Okay, see ya.